Test.
We'll go live in 20 seconds. Nokomis Warrior Broadcasting presents Nokomis Warrior Basketball. Tonight, the Nokomis Warriors take on the Gardiner Tigers. Taped live, December 10th, 2025. Well, it might be the 11th. And bringing you today's game, Josh Tardy and S.J. Welch.
And good evening, everybody, and welcome to Newport, Maine and Nokomis Gymnasium for tonight's KVAC matchup between the Gardiner Tigers and the Nokomis Warriors. I'm here with S.J. Welch. Before we get into basketball, I'd like to just give a shout-out to S.J. Welch on his state championship in Class B for individual and helping the Nokomis Warriors bring home the gold. And congratulations to Nokomis Warrior Golf, Coach Brown, and the entire team for doing the community proud. SJ, great job for you and your team. Thank you for bringing it home for Newport.
Thanks for congratulating me. It feels really good. Still kind of recovering from that. It doesn't really feel real. But
Well, listen, they can't take it away. That's an awesome achievement for this Nokomis golf program, and this program has just proven itself as one of the preeminent programs in the state. But tonight, we're talking about basketball, and heel points are the name of the game tonight. And Nokomis Warriors with an 0-2 start, they are desperately in need to get a win in the win column. And they've got themselves a real challenge tonight with the Gardiner Tigers, coached by Aaron Toman, who's a fine player in his own right. I can remember when I was on the sidelines at Nokomis, Mr. Toman had a lot to say sometimes for us. They've got two wins, 2-0 with two blowout wins. They beat Belfast and Freeport. They are a senior-laden team. As Coach Toman said, they've paid their dues. They've had underclassmen up until now, and they're looking for a return on their investment. And so the key tonight is containing this runaway train that is known as the Gardiner Tigers, is one of the best teams in the league, and hoping that our Nokomis Warriors can back the fundamentals.
Yep. Gardiner's been a pretty average team for the most part in the past, but this year they're looking to do something pretty special. They were ranked, I believe, 3rd or 4th in the preseason rankings. And just looking at warm-ups, they have some solid players, and it's not going to be an easy game for the Warriors.
Yeah, I mean, you look for some of these seniors from Gardiner. They can shoot the outside shot. They like to get out in transition, and they're going to just play solid man-to-man defense, sometimes up in the full, sometimes in the three-quarter. But Coach Tolman kind of takes some old-fashioned approach. He's just going to smash mouth basketball. And according to Coach Grant, look, this is a team they're familiar with. They've had some success. Coach Tolman from Gardiner has talked about how Nokomis sometimes has their number. And Coach Grant is hoping that the Nokomis Warriors can sort of rebound after a shaky effort the other night against Herman. But every night's a tough night in the KVAC, and we're going to have to lace them up and see how it goes.
Yep.
I was sorry, guys. I'm going to jump in here real quick. I was talking to Coach Grant the other night, and he said that it took them a while. They were down 19-2 early against Herman, so he's hoping that his Warriors come out tonight and have a quick start. They struggled scoring the ball early against Herman.
Yeah, we're going to just make sure that we can weather that first 2 or 3 minutes and try not to get into a normal groove of basketball, and let's see how it goes. We're going to turn it over here just momentarily to the announcers. We're going to hear it from the starters and then the national anthem. Maybe.
Good evening and welcome to Nokomis Regional High for today's matchup between the visiting Tigers of Gardiner Area High School and your Nokomis Warriors. We hope you enjoy today's game and support these athletes, coaches, and officials in a positive manner. Now let's meet the starting lineups. First, for the Tigers. A senior, number 3, Brady Peacock. A senior, number 4, Braden Elliott. A junior, number 10, Trace Moody. A senior, number 11, Brady Atwater. And a senior, number 24, Nicholas McKay. The Tigers are coached by Aaron Toman and assisted by Charlie Lawrence, Jordan Harrison, CJ Elliott, and Seth Hasty. And now, get on your feet and make some noise for your Nokomis Warriors! A senior, number 2, Owen Sides. A junior, number 4, Drew Grant. A senior, number 5, Jeff Clark. A senior, number 11, Owen Buck. And a senior, number 20, Seth Bowden. The Warriors are coached by Josh Grant and assisted by Jordan Larley, Simon Fitz, and Derek Townsend. The officials for tonight's game are Lance Cowan and David Henderson, and the athletic trainer is Bob Kreider. At this time, would you all please rise and join us in honoring America with the playing of our national anthem and the presentation of colors by the Nokomis JROTC Color Guard. As is customary with the Color Guard, please remain standing until they have exited the gymnasium.
As we finish up the presentation of the colors and the national anthem, it is now time to get started, and we've got 32 minutes coming up with heel points on the line. Good referee crew tonight with Lance Cowan and David Henderson, veteran officials.
Only 2 refs tonight.
I always liked that. The way my teams used to play, I liked it if it had been one ref and just call your own fouls. But
Yeah.
Tap is underway, and Gardiner controls. And Nokomis, as expected, comes out in half-court man. Braden Elliott with a three-pointer that misses, and Nokomis presses. Owen sides with good penetration. Nice job in transition by the Warriors. Good kick out to Owen sides. Owen stayed aggressive, got to the rim. He's going to get rewarded with 2 foul shots. Nice start for the Nokomis Warriors.
Yeah, good job from Owen there, being aggressive early in the game. That's what Nokomis is going to need offensively.
First shot a little short. Second one is good, and we are on the scoreboard and underway. Brady Atwater, probably their leading scorer, or expected to be their leading scorer, with a three-pointer to get Gardiner underway. That's an unforced error, reversing the ball, but just blindly, and Nokomis is going to pay. Let's see who scored that for Gardiner. Did you see
Trace Moody.
Trace Moody. Trace Moody had a big night at Freeport with 23. So he's one of the leading scorers for the Gardiner Tigers. Nice looking shot, nice square shot by Jeff Carr. Owen Buck with a rebound.
Good rebound by Buck, just couldn't put it up.
Just loose ball foul. Brady Peacock bringing the ball up in the action for the Gardiner Tigers, guarded by Owen Sides. Gardiner in a 3-out, 2-in offense, looking like they're coming off a low stack, fairly basic motion offense. Peacock gets to the line with a good move to the basket. We'll be shooting 2. First basket has been waved off for a violation. It's kind of a quiet whistle by David Henderson, but a whistle nonetheless. And a bank in. The bank is open for Mr. Peacock. He's on the board, makes 1 out of 2. And another turnover from Nokomis. This is probably one of the pregame points of emphasis from Coach Grant. Just trying not to force the action. Got to stop the unforced errors. Bottom line is, in a half-court offense, you have to get shot attempts. And a possession without a shot attempt is not a good possession.
Yeah, just can't be making turnovers like that so easily.
Good inside-out action by Gardner, but Nokomis comes away with the rebound. Drew Grant pulls up. Nice-looking pull-up jump shot. Just comes up a little off. Jeff Carr called with a foul over the back.
Kind of an awkward shot there by Grant. I think he should have drove that all the way in.
Brady Atwater with a step-back 3. Comes up short. Gardiner is not afraid to launch it.
Nope.
And that's probably going to be a travel. I don't think they're going to call it a block. Fourth foul early for Nokomis. So that means that from now on, all the fouls will be 2 shots. So tough stat right there for the Warriors early. And just missed Atwater right there. Baseline out of bounds. You cannot give away that weak side low block. There you go. Seth Bowden with a strong move. And that, SJ, is where Seth Bowden needs to make his living on the basketball court. Using his physicality, getting the ball to the rim.
Yeah, he's going to be a big part of this offense. Just he needs to be able to use his size to his advantage there.
First one is up and good for Seth. 8-2 score. Gardiner Tigers lead early.
I still say, guys, that Seth coming off a great football season, he's a great football player, and I think it takes Seth some time to get back into the basketball swing of things.
Yep, Seth and Jeffrey, both football players.
Yes.
I was talking about that earlier with some of the Gardiner coaches, and back in my days, Matt, when I was at MCI, and we had some good football teams, and it was very, very tough to get into an offensive flow in late November, early December.
Yep. Yeah, it seems like as the season goes on, and those football players start getting their basketball feet and legs, and it takes a while. It's two different sports and two different, they're using different muscles. So I still say it takes a while.
And I like this, having Seth bring the ball up against Atwater. He draws a foul. It's a good opportunity in the game right now. They sort of weathered the storm. It's 8-3. If Nokomis gets a good possession here, they're right in this ball game.
It's a forced shot by Buck there.
Yeah, he tried not to travel. He kind of got stuck, caught mid-air, and made the best of it. Probably got away with a aggravated assault there.
That was
foul on the baseline. Drew Grant, rather than get pinned, he stayed aggressive, and that's a pretty good point of emphasis, I would think, for the Nokomis Warriors. Taking the ball hard to the hole, going north-south versus east-west is a pretty good formula. Certainly better than an east-west existence on the perimeter.
yes.
Again, tonight, guys, I see Nokomis, just starting out slowly on offense. I think it's very tough to come back if you get down big, so I'd like to see Nokomis get a hoopah here.
Yeah, it's one of the things they've been struggling with recently. Just getting their offense going and being able to get some momentum, but just haven't been able to do it.
A nice job there with Drew Grant. Instead of just worrying about going side to side, he did a nice rip through, took an aggressive move to the basket, and drew the foul. He's going to go to the line for 2. Nice to see him hit these. Would be a good confidence boost.
Yes.
First one up and in. Drew Grant's on the scoreboard.
All of Nokomis' points so far have been free throws. So.
Second one up and in for Drew. And, as Matt Brown said, it's not getting down big is a key. And right now we're in a one-possession game.
Great move by Braden Elliott to get his first points of the game.
Good hard move by Nokomis. Jordan Quinn with the bucket. And is Isaac Marquis with a three-pointer off a cross-court inside-out pass. Big hoop for Gardiner, 13-7 early on in this first quarter. There we go. There we go. See, it's an action to the basket. That's where Seth Bowden is so successful. His strength allowed him to get that shot off. He gets return on his investment right there for a good move.
Yep.
Second one good, Seth. Good defense by Nokomis. Owen Buck with a rebound, and Owen Buck up in transition. Reversal. And
there we go.
You know, that's a type of shot you want. A nice three-pointer off reversal. Getting that kick out, step in three-pointer, and 13-11.
Yeah, I think if Nokomis can bang down those threes, then they're going to be in good shape. It's kind of what they've struggled with the first two games of the season. I believe they were 2 for 7 from the three-point line against Herman, and against Coney it wasn't good either. So hopefully this game's a little better.
Backdoor cut from Gardner by Colin McCormick. Heat check time for Seth Bowden. Big three-pointer. That cuts it to 15-14.
9 points from Bowden here.
Minute to go. 15-14. Gardner with the lead. Coleman's starting to get into an offensive flow.
Great cut.
Yeah, nice read by Owen's side. Owen Buck with great ball pressure. Really tenacious defense. Did a great job, and again, watch the backdoor cut.
Luke Whalen, first points of the game and one.
You know, in that half-court man, sometimes that overplay opens you up, and that back door is what you got to try to protect against. Oftentimes, defense is a combination of effort and execution. You've got to be thinking all the time.
Yep.
Coleman's going to hold for last shots. Bowden on the high ball screen. Going to get the ball to the rim.
Not the shot that Nokomis wanted there.
The end of one. Gardiner Tigers 17-16, and overall I'd say pretty good opening 8 minutes for the Nokomis Warriors.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot more scoring for Nokomis early on today, which is always a good sign, and Seth's starting to heat up early, so which is good for Nokomis also. Guys, I'm going to just bring up some sponsors here. DT Lawn Care, great quality and competitive prices, 270-0342. D.A. Gould and Grandsons Excavation, 938-2578, over 40 years experience and certified. No job is too small. Casa Cattle, registered belted Galloways in Corunna, Maine, 249-2191. They have a great little farm store there if you ever get a chance to go there. Clark's Truck Repair, Fleet Services, Welding, Sand and Gravel, Site Work and Trucking, 368-4766. and Sebasco Valley Federal Credit Union in Newport and Pittsfield. And again, 368-4940, and in Pittsfield, 487-5576. Thank you guys so much for being sponsors here at Nokomis Warrior Broadcasting.
Well, Nokomis with a great first quarter, to say the least. Seth Bowden's been a big part of Nokomis' offense here with 9 points. Back-to-back threes. There was huge momentum for Nokomis there.
And Gardiner, as expected, has a balanced scoring attack with 7 folks being on the scoreboard early. So see what happens in this first 2 minutes. We always try to break down the game into mini segments, and every 2 or 3 minute part of a game has its own identity.
Looked like a foul there.
Seemed like it was over the back.
Yeah.
Gardner with a 3-out, 2-in motion offense, running a couple guys off a low block screen action. Nokomis doing a nice job with help side defense. Pretty impressed with Owen Buck's energy on the defensive end, everybody for that matter. But he held them to a sort of forced shot and one shot, Seth Bowden with a rebound, and that's a great defensive possession from the Nokomis Warriors.
I think that was off the knee there by Grant, I believe.
Drew Grant in transition.
Good move.
Attacks the rim. Big bucket for Drew Grant.
Made up for the last possession.
4 points on the night for Drew. Nice attack of the rim. Nice job with the Warriors. They're playing nice, contained, man-to-man defense. Their guys are stepping to help side.
Yeah, it's good defense there, but better offense by Gardiner.
Who made that for Gardiner, SJ? We'll just.
I think that was Levi Simmons.
Sounds good to me. That's,
I believe.
even if it wasn't. And Seth Bowden with a nice drive to the basket for 2. Good defense and good rebound by Seth Bowden. He's really coming to play tonight. Good job. It's okay. That's a nice pitch and kick by Seth Bowden.
Yeah, you got to shoot those.
And I like Jordan Quinn shooting the ball with confidence. Nice player.
Yep.
Another big rebound by Seth.
Jeff was cutting, he just stopped, and a little miscommunication there.
We talk about that. Sometimes you're always trying to make the great pass, but sometimes you got to stop trying to make the great pass, just make a good pass.
Yeah.
If it's not there, it's not there.
Yeah, Coach Grant was talking about this morning. The unforced errors that Nokomis has had early on in this year has been a little frustrating for him. So Nokomis still not as many tonight, though, which is good. So
Still in the lead. I jinxed it.
Trace Moody from downtown. Talked about that earlier. Gardiner will shoot it from deep, and if they get heated, they can be very dangerous. But right now, Nokomis going to the line for two. Nice move by Jordan Quinn. First one up and in for Quinn. Makes them both. Tie game, 22-22. Landon Newmeyer in for the Warriors. And a timeout.
Thought he traveled.
30-second call. That was a good timeout by Coach Grant. Avoided a turnover and have a chance to settle. Newmeyer coming in off the bench. Nice focus, nice intensity defensively. That's what happens, though. When your number's called, you have to be ready to play and check the box for Newmeyer.
Yeah. Tie game here late in the second quarter. I don't think people were expecting Nokomis to be in this game.
Hey, guys, we got a quick play up here by Drew Grant. Let's take a look at that. Nice steal and bucket from Drew. Very aggressive.
Yeah.
Nice play by Nokomis.
You know what I like about that play, Matt, is his change of direction and change of speed. He
Yes.
stayed patient, but you can stay patient and stay aggressive, and that's what you get rewarded by. Nice look. Good pass by Carr off a good reversal. Jeff Carr, nice catch, nice shot. It's good Nokomis basketball right there.
They're looking like a different Nokomis team tonight, Josh. This would be a nice win for Nokomis if they could somehow continue to play this great basketball we're seeing.
Yeah. Be huge for their confidence.
It just goes to show it's a mindset. Gardiner is, preseason one of the favorites. They are very much a heralded club, preseason favorites, and it just goes to show you that if Nokomis comes to play, they can play with absolutely anybody on the schedule.
Yeah.
I agree.
Brady Peacock, senior leader for the Tigers, makes the first one. Nokomis up 24-23, 3 minutes to go in the half. It's the shooter's roll, 24-24.
Good hustle by Buck, but just couldn't get it. Can't be leaving him open.
Big three by Atwater.
A lot of these Gardiner Tigers aren't afraid to shoot.
No, they're a good team. They're deep and.
I think that was Moody that made that.
Did I say? Was that Moody?
I believe it was Moody.
It was Moody. Well, Brady Atwater, I'm sorry that I took 3 points off your stat line. Trace Moody.
Nokomis got away with one there.
Nokomis spreading the floor with some baseline runners coming off low block screens. That car pops out.
Kind of a forced shot there by Quinn.
Tough possession for the Warriors. A big rebound by Colin McCormick. It's 29-24. Gardner's pulled out to a 5-point lead. So once again, we have what we would consider a very important possession.
Yeah, I believe Gardner's on a 7-0 run, guys, right now. I think we were up 24-22. And it shows you just how quick this Gardner team, if you let them, they can score in bunches.
In the story of every basketball game, there's going to be runs, and you're going to have to take the other team's good shots, sometimes their best shots, and teams have to find a way to overcome those good shots. And one of them is to get a steal, cause a turnover, and go hard to the rim. And Seth Bowden answers the call.
Yep. Step-up game for Seth here. Seth with his first foul of the game.
Is Isaac Marquis on the line? Yes.
Number 2.
Yep.
Yep.
Marquis makes them both. A 31-26 Gardner advantage. As we finish out this first half with about 50 seconds to go. Bowden at the top. Hard take by Owen Sides. Both teams has fouls to give. I would assume that there's going to be pretty significant ball pressure here. I think at some point Gardner is going to say, let's pull it out and have one, and that's what they're going to do. They're going to just sort of ponder, assess, get into their offensive flow. High ball screen coming up. And
Looked like a travel there.
it was a travel, but we're going to get the last shot if we get it hard to the rim. Big, nice effort. Good action. At the end of the first half, the Gardner Tigers with a 31-26 lead over Nokomis. All in all, I'd say a pretty good first half for the Nokomis Warriors.
Yeah, I think Nokomis is pretty happy with this, even though they're down 5. But they knew coming into this, the Gardner's a strong team, and just to be in this game still is pretty good for them.
All right, with that, guys, we'll take a quick break, and we will be back quickly for second half action. All right, we're back here at Nokomis Warrior Broadcasting. S.J. Welch, would you like to go over some scoring there in the first half?
Yes. Just trying to finish my pizza.
Yeah, sorry about that,
All
guy.
right. So, the Warriors are led by Seth Bowden. He has... Sorry. All right. So, for the Warriors, 13 points for Seth Bowden. He has been a huge part of Nokomis' offense, for sure. For the Tigers, we have Trace Moody with 8 points. Pretty evened out for the Gardiner Tigers here.
Yeah, and that's what we expected. We knew that Gardiner has a balanced, experienced scoring attack. What I like about their game is their ability to really shoot the ball from the outside with confidence. I think they all have the green light. They're unselfish. They look for an open shot. And I think they take sort of the mantra that an open shot is a good shot unless there's a better shot. But anyways, we got a good second half of basketball coming up. A lot of heel points on the line. A 31-26 advantage for the Gardiner Tigers, and we'll see which coaches and which squads made the adjustment. Still think that Nokomis has to do a better job in the half-court offensive sets. I think they understand if they get the ball to the rim, they have success. If they get the ball to the rim off reversal, they'll get better outside shots, and basically success comes from good ball reversal.
Yes.
A little bit of a delay in the action. We had a fan fall down. I think the staff is attending to her, and hopefully everything will be okay.
Yep.
Trainer Kreider to the rescue. And Warriors start the ball half with possession. Owen sides at the point. Sight Nokomis is going with a 5-out perimeter offense. And good reversal.
Yeah.
I like that three-point shot from a post entry. So inside out, stepping in is always a good formula, and big basket for the Warriors to start the half by Owen Sides. It's now 31-29.
Yeah, good job from Seth being able to not rush anything and just kick it out to Owen for the three.
Spin move by the Gardiner Tigers.
Atwater.
So we're going to give it to Atwater this time, and Brady, I'm not going to take it away from you. That turnover by the Warriors leads to a transition opportunity for the Gardiner Tigers. Foul going to the basket, and that will be Brady Peacock going to the line for 2 shots. First one up and is missed by Peacock.
Just like 3 girls over there.
Second one good.
Like 3 girls over there. They want something. I don't know. Oh.
Just had a water door dash to me.
I think it's pretty encouraging, guys, that Nokomis just down 5 here in the third quarter, and they got to feel like they're in this game here, and against a very good Gardiner team, but Nokomis has had some stretches where they've looked really good.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. And let's see what they get out of this baseline out-of-bounds action. I like that. Start Bowden on the outside, have him curl to the post, try to get post entry off reversal. That's sort of the idea of that baseline out-of-bounds play, or what we like to call blob, B-L-O-B.
Good hustle by Buck.
Yeah. Big shot by Jeff Carr. Second bucket of the night for Carr. It's 5 points, 34-32. Gardiner with the lead.
Yeah, he's a great shooter, that's for sure. Third three of the night for Trace Moody.
And right back at it. Jeff Carr feeling it.
Having a three-point contest between Carr and Moody.
Going to be a warning for touching the ball, I would think.
Was that Carr, guys, that made that three?
Yeah, Jeff Carr
Yes.
with
Good. Another one.
Nokomis is doing a lot better job this game of making threes. Like I talked about before, they're kind of struggling with that.
Moody with a pull-up two. Do I have the right player? I think
Yes.
it was Moody. Poor guy. I've robbed him of a couple buckets here in the unofficial stat sheet. But, you know, SJ, you talked about how the Warriors are shooting the ball. You make one, you get some confidence. The basket looks bigger. It's not much different than golf. Execution and basketball execution. Execution comes down to fundamentals and some skill sets. But it is so much easier when you're thinking about the make, not worrying about a miss.
Yeah, I agree 100%.
Bowden to the line for two. Makes the first one. Moody.
Oh, that one lips out.
That was in and should have been through.
Another one. Possession arrow goes to the Gardiner Tigers.
Guys, I don't know if I've seen a ball look like it was further in the hoop than that last one that came back out. Crazy.
Good defense by Bowden. He gets a partial block, and then there we got a hack. Trace Moody looking for a travel call on Drew Grant.
That was most definitely
it was assault with a non-deadly weapon first. The assault created the travel, so the foul is called.
Oh. Yeah, that was a good take by Moody.
Experienced official Lance Cowan with the offensive foul call. Matt, you've done a lot of officiating over the years. Those are sometimes the toughest calls to make.
Well, they really are. Those bang plays, and sometimes they're right in front of you, and it's still very hard to make the right call sometimes.
Brady Atwater with big tip in.
Yeah.
Oh. I guess I didn't see that, guys.
I think referee official Henderson thought it was a clear out by the right arm.
That's going to hurt. 4-point game. Tigers still with the lead.
Nice pull up.
Ah.
That's still good action to the basket by Carr. Big putback by Drew Grant. That's a big basket. And I like that action by Jeff Carr. That's a good basketball, strong, physical play. The pull up, just missed it. But, you get those good square up shots. You get second chance opportunities.
Yes. Colin McCormick subs in for Moody. Or Atwater, rather. I'm getting these guys mixed up.
All right, guys, we've got a couple highlights, replays we could look at. This was just earlier, Jeffrey Carr with a nice three-pointer here. Nokomis definitely shooting some better threes here tonight.
Yeah, that wasn't no easy three either.
No, and then just recently, Drew Grant here with a nice battle for the rebound and the and one. Drew with a nice up and under there, and another and one there for Nokomis.
Yeah, nice big basket by Drew Grant. And we have ourselves a 1-point game, 41-40 with 2:58 left in the third period. And, SJ talking about this, probably the odds makers. We're talking about Gardiner being a big-time favorite in this game, looking at the records, looking at how both teams started. But Coach Tolman from the Gardiner Tigers talked about how, Nokomis is just a team that somehow has given Gardiner fits over the years. And sometimes it's not about the exexecution.
No,
sometimes it's about what's up between the ears.
Hey, guys, real quickly, I'm going to just say some more of our sponsors here. Fogbrook Resort, Palmyra, Maine, Foggy's Pub, 355-5515, and I will come back. We're coming back to action, but I will come back with some more awesome sponsors here at Nokomis Warrior Broadcasting.
Landon Newmeyer in the game on Garden Peacock.
Wow.
Did that go in, guys?
No, the basket was out, but they're going to call Bowden with a block. I think he was kind of looking for the offensive foul there.
Yeah, third foul from Seth.
Just moved a little bit underneath. See what Coach Grant does with Seth Bowden. I mean, he cannot pick up his fourth. I imagine he might come out for about the rest of this quarter, would be my guess.
Yeah, looks like he is.
And Owen Buck coming in. We talked about those 50-50 calls, and that's 2 in a row for Seth on the wrong side of 50-50. Second one up and in for Gardiner. It's 42-40. 2 minutes and 25 seconds left to go in the third quarter.
Did he make both of those?
No, made 1 out of 2.
Okay.
Real encouraged, guys, by the way Nokomis is playing here, battling.
Yeah.
Oh, the tip.
Yeah.
Turnover leads to an easy 2 for the Gardiner Tigers. It's 44-40. I didn't see who had that for the Gardiner Tigers.
Braden Elliott.
Braden
Fourth
Elliott.
point of the game, I believe.
Gotcha.
Buck for 3.
It'll be out of bounds. Gardiner. Nokomis will be entering the ball on the baseline out of bounds.
Well, they're still in this game, despite some unforced errors.
That was a good call.
Yeah. Owen's got to be careful that he doesn't travel. It's one of the things that he struggled with.
Is that the 5th foul? Should be 2 shots for Owen. So not sure that's the foul that Coach Tolman wanted to have out of his Gardiner Tigers. You know, a foul 35 feet away from the basket, but
No.
we'll take it. First one up and in for Owen.
I believe it's Owen's first points of the game.
Yeah, Owen Buck with 2 foul shots. Big shots, cuts the lead to 44-42. You know, we talk about points sometimes, but Owen Buck is one of those players who does all the little things, never takes a play off.
Yeah, he's a battler.
There we go.
Yep.
Good read by Drew Grant. Catches Jeff Carr.
Tie game.
Slashing. Carr with a nice strong pull-up. Ties the game. 44-44.
Jordan Quinn with a steal.
And the game of runs, and Nokomis is on one. And chance to take the lead here with a minute to go in the 3rd period. Gardiner fan not liking the call, saying it was all ball. Well, that doesn't mean that he didn't get hit hard on the body.
Nokomis really shooting well from the line tonight, guys.
Yeah.
That always helps, too.
That's what matters in these close games.
Carr makes them both. The 46-44 Nokomis lead. Minute 8 to go in the 3rd period. Nokomis in a half-court man. Braden Elliott running the point for the Gardiner Tigers. Gets penetration, gets the ball to the rim, and going to go to the line for 2. Landon Newmeyer with a foul. Elliott makes the first one. Gardiner comes away with the rebound out of the scrum.
Well,
And Nokomis not doing a good job of getting body on a man.
Yeah.
Here for rebounds, you gotta find that guy. And
Yeah, just being on the inside position isn't enough. I mean, Nokomis is certainly inside, but they got no separation. It's a physical game, physical requirements. And
Atticus Haining subbing in.
Colin McCormick makes the first one. It's a 46-46 game. We got a tie ball game.
Yep.
been a real entertaining game, guys, hasn't it? It's been
It's a slugfest.
slugfest. Teams both having a few errors tonight, but
I like the game script for the Warriors. They can get to this, 1-point game one way or the other. To the 4th quarter with Seth Bowden on the bench with 3 fouls. We get him back in the 4th quarter action. That gives us back an advantage on rebounds. And Coach Grant recognizing that. Warriors going to hold it out on the perimeter. Going to probably run at the basket with 8 seconds to go. That was a tough foul, and we'll take that call right now. That's a foul off the ball, I think. And Drew Grant going to the line for 2. This is not the type of foul that Coach Tolman. That's the type of thing where you might have to go to the Walgreens and get some Pepsi if you're a coach. Drew Grant makes the first one.
I'm not sure what our percentages are from the line tonight, guys, but it's pretty good for Nokomis.
I would say, yeah.
I'd say it's at least 80%.
We had SJ was responsible for field goal and foul shot
not-
percentages, so
yeah.
he's on that. That's one of the things you get when you have seniority. SJ is any stat that we don't have.
Oh,
Tough action for Nokomis, but I like that foul.
Yep.
another one of those 50-50 balls that could have gone to either team there.
Nicholas McKay at the line. Makes the first one. 48-48. Nick McKay makes them both. 49-48. Nokomis going to have the last shot here. Not going to get the shot off.
Lane.
And at the end of three, Gardiner Tigers with a 49-48 lead. Hard-fought contest. 8 minutes to go. I do like the fact that Bowden's going to be back on the floor with 3 fouls, not 4, Matt.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that was a good little break there. Definitely for Bowden. Let's go look at some sponsors here, right, guys? Bowman Constructors, 368-2405. Gilman Electrical Supply, 368-4306. A.E. Robinson in Corona, 278-4626. And Fogbrook Resort and Foggy's Pub, 355-5515. Thank you very much for being sponsors here at Nokomis Warrior Broadcasting. And I'm getting some peanut gallery comments from the fans watching saying, when did I ever rebound? And then I don't think they remember that. I was quite a rebounder.
He off his own misses, though, SJ. Because I'm going to tell you, Matt Brown, he never met a shot he didn't like. And he would like to let it fly, but...
Yeah.
Probably no truer statement's ever been said right there.
He could rebound, though. But I do welcome more comments from the peanut gallery, especially if they're focused at Matt Brown, the legend in his own mind.
I can take it.
Well, Seth Bowden's back in for the Warriors. Good rebound by Buck.
Another big shot by Carr. Jordan Quinn.
Yeah, Quinn. That was a nice move by Quinn. Took his time. He can really shoot it at times.
Jordan's a nice player. And sorry, Jordan.
Charge is called.
I misidentified you as Mr. Carr, and that's my apologies, Jordan. Nice basket. Good take on the other end. Coma's doing a nice job on both ends of the floor tonight. Coach Toman calling for 75. I don't know what that is. Sounds pretty serious, though. Another
pass.
Big bucket. Nice pass by Drew Grant. Nice cut by Jordan Quinn. And Nokomis is on a nice little run here, taking a 52-49 lead here with 6:49 to go in the contest.
Yeah, great job by Nokomis here. 3-point lead. I don't know if it's their biggest lead of the game, or it might be.
This might be their biggest lead of the whole season, guys. This is great. Nokomis is definitely best game they've played this year. Maybe a little get the home crowd behind you. The crowd's loud tonight, and it's kind of fun to see. Hopefully Nokomis can hold on to this lead and continue to play well.
Yep.
So a couple of the comments from the peanut gallery, though, about our director, Mr. Brown. And so did you know, SJ, that after every quarter they actually had to ice his elbow, his shooting elbow? That's how much he shot.
I did not know that.
And then somebody asked if Matt Brown ever got close enough to the basket for a rebound in the stat line. I'm telling you, they're tough on him. They're tough on him.
Pull-up jumper from Luke Whalen.
Big bucket out of the timeout for the Gardiner Tigers. A good offensive set. Both teams have had their runs in this game. It's going to come down to execution.
It's a good take.
In the final 6 minutes, that's a nice action to the basket by Owen Buck. Good baseline take. Hard to the rim. Going to get fouled. Going to go to the line for 2.
First one is good.
Short on the second one, 53-51. The Nokomis Warriors in the lead. 6 minutes to go in the contest. Good defense by Jordan Quinn on the perimeter.
Braden Elliott with a layup.
Took a chance.
We get for a call there, guys.
Going to call a reach.
Yep.
Trace Moody with a reach foul. That's should be the third foul.
Fourth foul.
Yeah. Fourth foul for Moody. Third team foul for Gardiner in the quarter. So I like that game script for the Warriors. If they can get in the bonus.
Yeah, it could be a big one. 2 if you can get Moody out of the game.
Tough shot.
Oh.
Turnover for Gardiner.
Tie game with 5 minutes left.
Nokomis spreading the floor with a 5-out offense. Curl cut by Bowden.
They call a block.
That comes off Owen Buck's aggression. It's a tough call for the Gardiner defender, but he did actually get him with the body. And that puts Nokomis for the next foul. They will be shooting the rest of the way. So that's a big possession right there. Nokomis is not committed to the foul. And
Now they call a flop on Owen Buck. First one of the season.
Is that 4 on Owen as well? How many is that on?
Well, I think they called a flop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's I think that's his fourth foul.
Yeah.
Yep.
And Matt, how does that rule work? Is that
I don't.
Is that a warning?
Was that? Maybe it was just a warning.
I don't know. Pull up jumper, no good.
It might not have been a foul call, just a. Oh.
Big three by Atwater.
Brady Atwater with a big 3 is right, and it's a 56-53 Gardiner lead. 4 minutes, 4:24 to go in the game. Big hoop by Seth Bowden.
Seth was looking for a foul call there.
Yeah, he needs to just make the next play. Great take by him.
Kind of an awkward shot there. They get the ball back. Big three from Elliott.
Four-point game. 3:45 left in the contest.
Travel. A big shift of momentum here for the Tigers.
And Coach Grant recognizes that. Going to settle the Warrior troops down.
Good timeout.
Good timeout by Coach. 3:43 left in the contest. There's a lot of things happening that are good opportunity for the Warriors right now, SJ. 3:40 to go. Nokomis has not committed a team foul in this quarter. So they can play aggressive here defensively. And on the offensive side, if they reverse the basketball, Gardiner could put them on the line. So I don't mind the game script at all.
No. Still only a 4-point game.
You got a quick shout out to our camera people tonight, Jake Parody, Colin Robichaud, and Lane Irish doing the camera work for our Nokomis crew tonight. Always have a great crew from our high school broadcasting program here. And S.J. Welch used to be in broadcasting, and thanks for announcing with us tonight. S.J., appreciate that. I'm glad you've come on board. And sure Mr. Tardy thanks you for also coming out.
Absolutely.
Nice to have a couple people doing the announcing in my peanut gallery comments every once in a while.
No, it's fine. We got a pretty good loyal peanut gallery, actually, Matt, and we appreciate the folks that check in with us, even if it's to hold you accountable. We appreciate that. And, I know some of those folks that I played a lot of men's league basketball with, and they just, knew that I rebounded and was a finesse player.
Oh, yes. We should bring some video up of that.
Atwater.
Atwater's an all-conference level player, making some big shots here down the stretch in crunch time. Atwater with about 14 in the contest.
Gonna need a stop here.
And with a foul to give, Owen Sides commits a foul on the ball, but that is not a bad foul right now.
Nope.
I mean, he's got to go for the steal. We can stay aggressive. We've got 3 more fouls to give.
That might be 5 on Buck, guys. I'm not sure. No.
I don't. I think what we were seeing
was the Gardiner player.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yes, Jay. That's 4 now on Buck. So he has 1 more to go.
So that means Atwater has 4 as well. So Atwater with another big point.
Yeah, he's been clutch here these last 2 minutes here.
Yeah.
10 points in the second half, 15 on the night. Talking to Coach Toman, predicted that Atwater would be a leading scorer for the Tigers this year.
Violation there.
Yep. 7-point game. 2 minutes left.
It's been a while since we scored, guys.
Yeah, we got to get something here.
Big pull-up shot by Seth Bowden. That's the action to the basket. That pull-up from 6 feet. That should be money time for him.
Yeah, that's his shot.
His mid-range is really good there.
Turnover, Tigers.
So here we have a land of opportunity in a 32-minute basketball game. 2 minutes and 19 seconds to go. The Warriors are 2 possessions out right now, 62-57. Owen Sides bringing the ball up in front court.
Moody with a fast break layup. Brings it back to a 7-point game. Jump ball is going to go to the Warriors.
Take on Seth Bowden in the battle for a loose ball. You best be ready. Put your football helmet on.
Yep.
I don't think nobody's going to get that ball from Seth there. Minute 30 to go. This is getting into go time for the Warriors. Need to make a stop here. Probably going to need to do something to stop the clock. Got away with it right there.
Yep.
That was a big play for Nokomis. It keeps them with a bit of opportunity here. But we're minute 20. We're getting into crunch time. This is a big possession coming up for the Warriors. Be nice if we could get a nice penetration and kick.
Well, they tried to roll the ball up the court, but Adams is – no, that's not.
Marquis, I think.
Marquis. I thought I saw a 12. Sides with a layup.
So 66-59 with 1 minute and 1 second left. That's the type of turnover. I mean, you just got to shake it off and make the next play. And to Owen's credit, he did.
Yeah.
A nice hard baseline drive basket. Pulled them back to within 7. But once again, we're in crunch time. We've got to make a stop. We can't let Gardner take too much time off the clock either.
No.
But it's, point of emphasis in one of these huddles is you got plenty of time. Still have to execute.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, we also have to pick a Newport Glass player of the game here. A Nokomis Newport Glass player of the game. So if you guys are looking at that a little bit.
Yep.
Want to thank Newport Glass for being our main sponsor here, 368-5698. Always very happy to have Newport Glass sponsor our player of the game. All right, Nokomis in dire need of a bucket.
Nokomis picking up. They throw the home run ball
Yeah,
and get burned long on the baseball pass.
Wide open layup. They're going to need a miracle here.
Oh.
Seth gets fouled. He's going to go to the line for 2. But
Not the foul that Gardner coach wanted right there, putting the Warriors on the line. Seth's got 2. The clock is stopped.
yeah, 9-point game, but the Warriors are running out of time, unfortunately. Timeout is called.
All right, 42.6 seconds left here in this contest. Warriors' Seth Bowden will be on the line for 2 shots. Needs to make them both. It will cut it to 7. Nokomis going to have to force a turnover. If they don't get a turnover early, my suspicion is they'll put Gardner on the line.
Well, I don't think they called a timeout. There's something on the floor. Delay a game, I guess. Maybe it was a timeout. I'm not sure.
Is Kreider out there spraying something?
Yeah.
What's he doing?
Maybe a little blood. I don't know.
Tell you what, if it's a part of a blood rule, and nothing's going to get past that David Henderson, I can tell you that. Good officiating tonight, Matt.
Yeah.
Cowan and Henderson, veteran officials. The flow of the game was great.
Yeah, I thought for two guys, they're still in early season 2, so I think they've done a good job tonight.
First one off. Second one good for Seth. It's an 8-point lead.
Gardiner timeout.
Yeah, nice double team down on the opposite baseline. Forces a timeout, and Coach Grant and the Warrior coaching staff are going to say, just repeat that right there. Let's try to deny the ball if it comes in. Let's try to force a turnover and tie up. And my suspicion is that if they don't get the early turnover, they're going to have to foul, put Gardiner on the line.
Yeah. Well, Seth Bowden with 20 points. It's looking to be our Newport Glass player of the game as of now.
Nice night for Seth Bowden. Good to see the Warriors playing with a little confidence offensively. And Carr with a foul on purpose, putting them on the line, and see if Gardiner be forced to make some foul shots to close this one out.
Yeah, I think Nokomis just made a few too many mistakes in this game, and I think that's what costed them. They had the lead. They had a 3-point lead at one point, but they started making a few mistakes, and Gardiner kind of ran away with it.
Still a lot of unforced errors, guys. I think it really came down to, don't you think?
Yeah.
Oh, I do.
You know, Nokomis just threw the ball away at certain times at crucial parts of the game.
I do like how Jeff Carr got going tonight. Nice second half.
Yeah.
It's double-digit scoring, and I think Jordan Quinn coming off the bench had some great minutes.
Yeah.
Lot to build on for the Nokomis Warriors in the early part of this season. And that's the last foul they need. Now the next foul will put Gardiner at the foul line. See if they can't force a turnover off the sideline out of bounds. Everybody will be up in denial. And a foul by Seth Bowden. And who else but Atwater will go to the line. Atwater with a big game for the Gardiner Tigers.
Yep.
Is he the leading scorer tonight for the Tigers?
He's got 15, so that's pretty good by me as the leading scorer. Probably him and Trace Moody.
Yeah, Trace Moody with 16.
Okay.
But he might overtake him here.
And Gardiner stretches it to 70-60 by converting on the 2 free throws. Big shot. Jordan Quinn with a nice pull-up. 70-62. The Nokomis Warriors going to play it out.
Pretty good game from Quinn. But and they're 20.
Bowden with a 3 to end the scoring. Final tonight, 72 for the Gardiner Tigers, 65 for the Nokomis Warriors. 3-0 start for the Gardiner Tigers. Tough loss from the Nokomis Warriors, but SJ, a lot that can come out of this is positive for the Nokomis Warriors. I think they finally got into some offensive flow, and they've shown that if you can compete and come right down to the final minute with the Gardiner Tigers, you can play anybody on any given night.
So what do you guys say? Player of the game tonight goes to Seth Bowden?
Seth Bowden.
Yep.
Congrats, Seth. Nice job, and nice job, Warriors, on an overall effort.
Well, thanks very much, Josh Tardy and S.J. Welch tonight for calling the game. Nokomis boys playing much better tonight. Hopefully that's a sign of things to come for Nokomis. And we will be back not until next Friday, guys, when the boys will be playing Old Town. So we've got a little bit of a break. And hopefully you guys will come in and check that game out next Friday against Old Town. The varsity game will start at 6:30. Thanks again for joining us tonight, and we will see you next time.
Good job, Irish.
Any public performance, rebroadcast, reproduction, distribution, unauthorized retransmission, or other use of this program without the express written consent of Nokomis Warrior Broadcasting or RSU 19 is strictly prohibited. All rights reserved. 2025.